was the last thing I would've said. I would've said it better. I would've said it less than me, never cared. I would've been the last thing you would've said. None of these people really get it about the pain, but can you see it from the tears flowing from my face? None of these people really care. I feel like they're less than me, and I like to see everybody thinking I was the best, but none of these people really get it. So I'm gonna try and be the best. If I was the last thing on earth, or if you was the last thing on earth, would I been the last thing you would've carried through your bones? Feel like everybody would've noticed the truth, and I feel like everybody would've noticed if it was me, or if it was depression, if it was anxiety, if it was pain. Stuck out in the rain, put your mind out there, thinking of the stupid things you did in the past. But what was the shit that you went through? None of these people really get it. So I'm very sorry if I lost you. I'm very sorry if you lost a friend like mine. I never even care. So I'm trying to be the best. None of these people really get it. So the pain that you've been through, none of these people really knows the pain you went through as a kid. Spending all of my money out in studio time, trying to write songs for my problems, trying to write it for my depression. Shit, I can't never get lost, but none of these people really thought. So why am I trying to be the best? I think I need to stop before I lost everything in my life. Just like I lost all my identity and lost all my memories that I had of my grandma. Now I never get to see those memories again. But what would've been the last thing you would've told me? None of these people really care. But none of these people really couldn't even care about the depression problems that you had as a kid. But feel the self and feel your fear that you never even wake through the day. I can never see it in my face, I can never see it in your face, I can never see it in no other human's face. Inside of my mind, I would've been the last thing you would've said. And everybody feels like I could've been the last person to breathe, but I feel like you could've been the last thing on earth. If I was the last thing you would've breathed, or if I was the last thing that would've died today, would've been the last thing you would've said. It's a true question I need to know before I die with suicide, depression. I feel like anybody does, but none of these people really care. So I haven't given up, but it's depression gets to me. And I feel like you could ever see the same, sitting in that room, tears rolling down my face with my hoodie over my face, yeah. And if you thought you was me, or if it was suicide or depression, what would have been the last thing you would have said? So get over the grip, get over your faith, get over your faith. Suicide, depression, you really thought you could get rid of it? You can't get rid of depression, you can't get rid of OCD, you can't get rid of anxiety unless you talk to a therapist. But you ain't got a therapist, so quit trying to be happy, Zach. I'm your future self. Stick in the past, stick it with the present, stick with everybody you said you lost. But none of these people really thought for the shit that you went through. So quit trying to fucking be happy. I really like yourself, I really like myself, I really like how you're such a little fool to the world. So get over suicide, depression before you really think. Get over it, and get over being happy. You'll never be happy again, so get over it.